Hey, friends. Okay, so we made it through one more year, and that means that these games are now slightly older, and that's about it. We still have the same list, we still have the same wheel. Let's get it started. Okay, I thought this thing used to, when it would finish, it would shoot off fireworks and stuff. Did that stop happening for some reason? I don't know. It stopped on Academy for the PC. Let's get that started. Oh, and a reminder that there are two Academy games. They are very different games, but they have many of the same characters, not just actual canon Star Trek characters, but the actual Academy characters in them. Okay. And the switch. And let's start that timer. Okay, so these cleverly named saves titles are not helpful to the Queen, but I think I was just working my way down. Okay, and continue.
We have a serious problem developing on the galactic rim. Unknown raiders have been attacking freighters in the Montgomery and Churchill systems. You will patrol 4 systems: Mountjoy, Montgomery, Allendon, and Churchill. Start with the second planet in each system, then proceed to the next. When you've patrolled all 4 systems, return to Starbase 11. Good luck.
Captain's log, Stardate 3101.7. A mysterious raider has attacked shipping.
This is not the mission we were doing. Hang on. And, Curcula, did I get filthy drunk on New Year's? No. As it turns out. I got kind of drunk. I did do a stream. It is still all on the VOD if you want to see. We had the Elite servers go down an hour before New Year's. We switched over to Helldivers. And so I played Helldivers while drinking single malt.
Good afternoon, class. We have a guest speaker today.
Captain's log, Stardate 4055.
No, this is that
Course
also.
laid in, Captain.
So...
The Kelsey Collective, a culture which died over 100,000 years ago, marked their territory with highly radioactive marker buoys.
Captain's log, Stardate 2980.6. We've been assigned to the Huron.
Yeah, fell asleep at 9 p.m. Yeah, that's what I usually do, but this time, since I got roped into a multi-person stream doing those things, I went ahead and stayed up a little longer.
Good afternoon.
No, this is them. Yeah, okay.
Let the two.
I said.
Captain's log.
Yeah, and that takes us back to there. Okay, so. So, is this the most recent one I have? Did I, like, forget to save after a mission here? Let's see.
We have a serious problem developing on the galactic rim. Unknown raiders have been attacking freighters in the Montgomery and Churchill systems. You will patrol 4 systems: Mountjoy, Montgomery, Allendon, and Churchill. Start
Maybe
with
this
the
is it.
second
Okay.
planet in each system, then proceed to the next. When you've patrolled all 4 systems, return to Starbase 11. Good luck.
Captain's log, stardate 3101.7. A mysterious raider has attacked shipping along the galactic rim. Starfleet has ordered us to patrol the area in the hope that we will be able to uncover the raider's identity and stop them once and for all.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay. As I recall last time, I actually ended a session by accidentally ramming a ship we were supposed to be in diplomatic negotiations
Captain,
with.
I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Motherlode in the Churchill system. It's under attack.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay. Yeah. And it did get clipped.
Entering Churchill system.
I have an open channel to Captain Norton of the Motherlode.
Will you please stop these fools from attacking my ship?
We'll have a talk with them.
I think I want to turn up the volume here a little.
Captain Kestel of the Pinter's Folly is responding to our hail.
Open a channel.
Thank goodness you're here, Captain. That ship is a pirate vessel. Its hull is shielded to prevent sensor readings, obviously because it's carrying stolen cargo. This man's ship must be impounded, and he must be put on trial for murder.
Yeah, this is it. No, this is the correct save.
I have Captain Norton on subspace.
Right. I heard what they
Hey,
said.
Rexa.
If they had bothered to check our flight plan, they would have found out that we're carrying a cargo of dinobite, which creates an energy field that scrambles sensors. We had to equip a special module to navigate while carrying this cargo. Do you know how much these modules cost? Captain, your ship's sensors should be powerful enough to get through the dinobite and confirm that we are not pirates. Please scan us. Then inform these people that if they fire on us again, I'll make damn sure that they lose their license to carry cargo in this sector. Do I make myself clear?
Now for the scanning. I can remind myself what these buttons are. Settings, keyboard. And target is S. Okay.
The dinobite that the Motherlode carries still interferes with our scans at this power level.
Okay, so I need to go to the energy and change. Alt F4 is the autocomplete mission shortcut. Yeah, energy allocation is E. Okay. Sensors. Yeah, just max power to sensors. Just, yeah, awesome.
Captain, I am able to penetrate the hold. They are carrying a cargo of dinobite, which naturally blocks sensor scans.
Denobite is listed in their cargo manifest.
Captain Kestel, we just scanned the Motherlode. Its cargo is Denobite, which blocks low-powered sensor scans. We have no evidence that it has done anything wrong. Now, I suggest that you power down your weapons before I impound the lot of you.
Well, are you sure he isn't a pirate?
Unless you have any other evidence against him. There's nothing to suggest that he is anything but a hard-working freighter captain like yourself.
I am sorry, Captain.
I suggest that you talk things over with the Motherlode. You owe him an apology, at the very least. Tempest out.
Course laid in, Captain.
Oh, one other thing, I changed one of the bits of how this game runs, so now if you do one of these things that can add time, you can also use it to subtract time if it's a crummy game you hate. Just tell me which one you're doing.
Entering the Allendon system. Photon torpedoes are not available, Captain.
Alright, what button am I hitting here? Hey, Jack. Last thing, what is... Next target, pad slash... Target pad...
Captain, I'm getting a distress signal from a freighter in the Laurier system. It's under fire from an unknown alien ship.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Target...
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Alright. Get out of here.
Captain, I am detecting an alien
Not
vessel
getting credit
in the
for
system
scanning those
that is
planets.
attacking a freighter. The alien has ceased its attack and gone into warp. Its course should take it to the Walpole system.
I have the freighter Leipzig on subspace.
Course laid...
Captain, thank you for your assistance. We thought we were dead for sure.
A pleasure to help.
Look, I've been piloting the Rim for a few years now, but I've never seen anything like that ship that attacked us. It was big, very big. 2 wings that fold up butterfly fashion, warp nacelles in each wing, and some sort of high-end disruptor. Captain, you've got to track this thing down and put it out of business before it hits anyone else. Our sensor log indicates that it warped the Walpole system. I'd start searching there if I were you.
We don't have any... Okay. But someone's doing the sensors.
Entering the Walpole system.
Captain, I am detecting an alien vessel in this system. It is heading towards this system's asteroid field. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Captain, the alien craft is hailing us.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
This is Captain Forrest of the USS Tempest. Identify yourself.
I am Caldos, captain of the Venturi ship Retaliation.
Captain, I have the entry on the Venturi from the ship's computer. The Venturi are Federation members. Their star is dying, but the majority of the populace have refused to immigrate. They have complained that the Federation aid is not sufficient to meet their needs.
Your attempts at aiding us were insulting. When Earth and the Federation first came to us, we welcomed them as brothers. We shared our wisdom and our resources with you, but in our time of need, you gave us nothing except sympathy and a few meager handouts. Sympathy does not revitalize dead soil or dying oceans.
The Venturi do not understand the difficulties they face. Planetary revivification is even more complex than terraforming.
We outnumber you, Captain. Lower your shields and beam over your surplus dilithium crystals, or I will be forced to destroy you.
Captain, the Venturi are not known for having their own starships, and that ship does not match any known design. Therefore, it must belong to another alien race.
Okay, the Venturi are an old and honored race.
The Tempest will surrender its... The Venturi are an old and honored race. Isn't piracy a rather humiliating way to continue your traditions?
Okay, so we can embarrass them. We can say, hey, give us time. Or we can say, you are wieners.
The Tempest will surrender its dilithium. Just give us a few minutes to remove... The Venturi are an old...
At least our race will survive. Once we can pay for the aid that is required, the Venturi will once again walk among the stars. You have 20 seconds to lower your shields for transport of the crystals, or we will fire.
No response. They're not talking, sir.
So, what should I do? Boy, is that ship actually capable of taking mine? I'm not in a constellation or constitution. Well, put up its shields. Who else is here? Couple of them. Red alert, shields up. Okay.
Upper shields have been hit. Life support has been hit.
I forgot how talkative Brady is in this. I am turning the volume down some. Okay.
Upper forward shields have been hit. Upper shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired. Lower shields repaired. Starboard shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Aft shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Lower shields have been hit. Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Lower shields repaired.
Phasers are on.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Upper shields have... Life support system offline. Life support system offline.
We're about to get got, I think.
We've completed repairs on the warp drive, sir. Phasers have been hit.
There is nothing unusual.
Port side shields repaired.
Whoop.
Shield system is damaged, Captain.
Alright, on to the next.
Offline. Life support system offline.
It's tea. Curricula, it's tea, not coffee.
Casualties on decks 12 through 16.
Life support system
Life support offline, that's fine. Hold your breath.
aft shield life support system offline. Life support system offline. Lower shields repaired.
What the F?
Upper shields repaired. Port side shields repaired. Forward shields repaired.
And there we go.
Course laid in, Captain.
It's a fraught situation, but after failing negotiations, I went ahead and destroyed them.
Entering the Allendon system.
I'm going to guess we'll have to redo that one.
We have confirmed our approach on Allendon 2.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering Churchill system.
We have confirmed our approach on Churchill 2.
Course laid in, Captain.
We have 2 minutes.
Entering the Montgomery system.
2 minutes of life support. Hang on. Yeah, why don't... Nope. Maybe you should focus on getting life support back up. I think we might need that. Yeah, this tea is East Frisian, so it's kind of an English breakfast replacement. I really like it.
We have confirmed our approach on Montgomery 2.
Course laid in, Captain.
And I can turn this back up a little now that Brady's not shouting about shields.
Life support system online.
Hey, all right.
Entering the Mountjoy system.
We have confirmed our approach on Mountjoy 2. We have now confirmed the approach on all assigned systems. We have completed our patrol, Captain.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
Hailing frequency open.
Everything is going fine. Forrester out.
Oh. I always
Hailing
confuse
frequency
myself.
open.
Everything is mission.
Congratulations. You have dealt with overwhelming odds in a manner consistent with the best traditions of Starfleet. Well done, cadets. Your actions have brought the Venturi out into the open. It has not, however, ended their raiding, nor have you discovered the source of their technology. We'll be continuing that part of the scenario in our next mission.
Okay, I guess that was the correct outcome of that mission.
Can you believe Rothro's speech today? He really pushed the follow the regs, be a good little soldier idea.
You're right, Frank. It's easy to pay lip service to the regs, but when you're out there, the best captains have to play by their own rules.
Look at Kirk. He broke the regs all the time, and look where that got him.
Yeah, he was brought up on court-martial charges.
And he came out of it just fine.
But because of the court-martial, he was demoted from admiral to captain. I do not believe within human culture that is considered to be just fine.
David, when you're a captain, won't you want some flexibility?
No. I think everything I'll have to deal with is probably covered in Starfleet regs.
Look, David, regulations like the Prime Directive are fine for the idealists in the Federation. But if Starfleet faces an overwhelming threat, then we need to do whatever is necessary.
McGee is absolutely right. The Federation expends too much of our resources coddling all these uncivilized races.
Coddling all these uncivilized races is quite a line. Okay.
The Federation is not hurting for resources.
Forrester, these other races don't value the same things we do. They don't deserve the slack the Federation gives them.
Which other races would these be, Frank?
The Klingons, the Romulans. Those races are aggressive and vicious. And here we are, still trying to keep the peace with them.
I agree with Milan. If it had not been for the Organian Peace Treaty, we would have seen the complete destruction of the Klingon Empire.
Why are you taking this so personally, Magia?
I don't want to talk about it, David.
Come on, Magia. We're all on the same side here. You can tell us.
Yeah.
Well, when I was a child, I had friends who were in the massacre on Lursen Prime.
So, a couple of things. Number one, he says no regs cover everything without giving me an opportunity to choose a different answer, which I think is funny. It seems like something they'd want me to pick an answer on, but they don't. So, whatever. Number two, the Andorian is wearing gloves, so they don't have to paint her hands blue. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But okay. So, the Lursen Prime Massacre. Was that before the Organian Peace Treaty? We just say we understand and not try to correct her feelings about these things? Uh, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I understand.
Klingons, Organians. I'm really not up for this kind of debate. I'll see you guys later.
Right.
Hey, yo, buddy. Let's chat.
I concur.
Bye, David.
Jeff, you got a minute?
What's up?
Okay, note that both of them were going towards the same girl, and then we got this guy away. Yeah, while Brady can swoop in. Ooh, okay, and now here, so we can talk about that. So we can discuss that this guy is then angling in on that same girl, or we can say, we need to talk about your performance. Boy, do we want to get involved in this shit as the fake captain of our little squad? Yeah, probably. He seems to have just swooped in to try to, block the other guy.
Look, we need to talk about faith.
Is that what this is about? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I really gotta be going.
Good chat. Good chat. Nice captain work there. Okay. Oop.
Venturi Raiders have stepped up their campaign against Federation sectors on the Galactic Rim. We're going to try to stop them. The Venturi have been using the Abyss Nebula as an escape route after their raids, using special transponders to navigate within the cloud. Your assignment is to enter the nebula, go to the Alpha CN625, Beta CN625, and Gamma CN625 systems. Find each transponder and disable them. When all transponders have been disabled, return to Starbase 23. Be warned, cadets, that the heavy ionization in the Abyss Nebula reduces the shield and sensor integrity to 1/3 of their normal effectiveness. Good luck.
Captain's log, Stardate 3158.3. We are about to set course for 3 systems in the Abyss Nebula. Systems that are being used to cover Venturi raiding operations. Our assignment is to disable the transponders that the rogue Venturi are using to navigate in the nebula.
Okay, for the instructor, was that his first read of that script? Was that a first pass, one take, and we're done? Alright. Hey, Astra. Uh-oh. We have a cutscene.
Entering Alpha CN625 system.
Oh, one other thing in the settings. Boy, that just turns off all speech. I kind of wanted to see if I could turn down Brady just jabbering. But... Okay. For those
The
at
alien
home...
ship is within weapons range and closing.
Warp engines have been hit. Life support has been hit. The matter-antimatter balance is stable again, Captain. You can go to warp at any time. I completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
This is clearly kind of trying to imitate Wrath of Khan. Oh my god. Where are you? Okay, so when the brackets appear around it, that's when we actually have it targeted. Otherwise, it's just dumb firing forward. Come on.
Incoming message from the Venturi captain.
To prevent loss of life to my crew, I offer my unconditional surrender.
No, we're gonna explode you.
Power down your weapons and prepare to be beamed over in groups of 3. You will be held in our brig until we reach Starbase 23. I want the location of your home base, Captain.
If we demand the location of the home base, he's gonna turn it down and he's probably gonna fire at us again. I like request denied. We're gonna explode you anyway, but yeah, okay.
Power down your weapons and prepare to be beamed over in groups of 3. You will be held in our brig until we reach Starbase 23.
Your terms are acceptable. Our weapons are offline, and our crew is available for transport.
Beginning transport sequence. There isn't a large crew. It shouldn't take long. All Venturi crew members are now aboard, Captain.
It would appear from the size of their crew that the Venturi ships utilize a great deal of automation, Captain.
And now it's just unmanned? Alright, whatever. There was a button to change the range on the radar. That is just a visual. Okay. The radar. Toggle radar range R. Of course it's on. Yeah, Astra. We're doing these old Star Trek games.
Life support system offline.
Transponder has been destroyed, Captain.
Game. That's how we do it.
Transponder has been destroyed, Captain. Transponder has been destroyed, Captain.
Come on, you idiot.
Transponder has been destroyed, Captain. Transponders from Alpha CN 625 have been disabled.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering Beta CN625 system.
Okay, I'm not seeing any.
Damage to the photons are critical.
Transponder has been destroyed, Captain.
Okay. Ah, crap, okay. Now we have an actual fight. Yeah, we give the old queen's boop. Okay. Here we go. Fine.
Incoming message from the Venturi.
We will not surrender. We would rather die. Our cause is worth the sacrifice. And Al-Shaf is on our side.
Who's Alshaf?
Alshaf and Venturi religious, political, or mythological records, Captain.
We have 2 minutes of life support left.
Just repair it, you dingus. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Man, this screen flickering like this is great.
We have 1 minute of life support left.
Destroyed, Captain.
Please fix the life support, you dingus. Okay.
Getting casualty reports on all decks, Captain.
Stop dying, you cowards! Okay.
Life support system online.
If I get closer, there are
We've completed
casualties.
repairs on the phasers, Captain.
I stay further away. I can't hit the damn thing.
Beta CN 625 have been disabled.
Okay, on to
Course
the
laid
next.
in, Captain. Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
That's it for the tea.
Captain, there are strong radio sources in the nebula. I cannot pinpoint their location because of the sensor interference, but I would speculate there is a major Venturi presence here.
Entering Gamma CN
Well,
625
are we about
system.
to get got?
I am Conovan of the 5th Venturi Honor Guard. We demand your immediate surrender.
We demand their surrender, we surrender, or we try the middle one. Yeah, how do they have 5 minutes still going without life support? Because even if I'm just in a room and I totally seal off that room, I can probably still breathe for 5 minutes. Great question.
Not a chance. Can't we resolve this peacefully? The Venturi always had a reputation of being a peaceful race.
Al-Shaf has shown us a new way. Our race has wasted 10 millennia watching others achieve glory. When the other races of the Federation talk about us, what do they say? That we are pitiful and old, barely alive on a dying planet, soon to be forgotten. Oh, Shaf has shown us that we can be strong. And now, we will show you our strength. There will be no peace.
A Venturi medium cruiser is approaching. It is within weapons range.
Well?
Captain, we are within weapons range of a Venturi base.
Yeah, okay. They're gonna kill us.
The tractor beam system is at 50% efficiency.
I'm doing a serpentine. I know it's hard to tell.
The tractor beam system is at 50% efficiency.
Please, keep me posted on the tractor beam. We're not getting as many updates from Brady right now because we don't have shields when we're in a nebula. I see we've hit 0, so as soon as we're done here, we can switch to the next one.
Life support is critical! Hull integrity is a critical.
During the course of your mission, your ship was lost. That is an automatic failing grade. I'm afraid you're going to have to repeat the mission. Your score is inadequate.
Yeah, I know, friend. Okay, well, I think that's our stopping point here for Academy. Let's go back to the wheel. Okay. On to the next game. Oh, no. Okay, so we're on to 25th anniversary on the NES. Curricula. Chicken Parm sounds great, especially versus this game. Okay. So we have two games that I think I would call almost like perhaps offensively bad, and this is one of them. But get it going here. Um, okay. Here it is, 25th anniversary NES. Okay, right, we gotten through to another room here. And I think the sound... Yeah, you need this, right? This is the sound we need. Okay. Not quite that high, perhaps. Rocket ship, petri dish, satellite. Satellite, squiggles, 3D, petri dish, atom, rocket ship. No? Nothing? Okay, let's try this guy. Captain, this computer was created by a race far more superior than you. Than the native population. From what I can comprehend, this machine requires an incredible, and I think I can go ahead and expand this out to normal size again, amount of energy to create the necessary material for life to exist on this planet. This power can only be generated by a vast supply of dilithium crystals. Well, that's what we need, so there are crystals now. Okay, nothing. Okay, I thought the missing shadow here was sign that there is a path over here like they do in games, and no, it's just the game having graphical issues. Alright, so what else do we do here? We have this weird nothing. Yeah, this item can't be used here. I think the I key is how we got in. Doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. I can only hypothesize that these tiles are some kind of activating mechanism. Standing in front of the proper tiles in the proper sequence may activate the computer. Well, this thing over here says Popsicle's Petri dish satellite, so Popsicle, Petri dish, satellite. Venn diagram, squiggles, atom. Venn? Squiggles? Atom. They just wrote the password down right by the system. You're not supposed to do that. Fascinating. Apparently, a druid can activate the computer by musical tones. Another item of interest, Captain. On the wall is a map of the local region of space. I am recording the information now. So, do we have the dilithium? I'm gonna shoot everything. This do something there? No. Because this also does. No. What else am I? Oh, yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, that door just opened. Are those crystals? Those dilithium crystals? Gimme. This appears to be a large deposit of low-grade dilithium crystals. The quantity we require should not interfere with the running of this machinery. Shall I give these coordinates to Mr. Scott so he may beam them directly aboard the Enterprise? Yeah, why don't you do that? Perk to Enterprise. Free to beam up. Did we just beat this planet? Hey, we're making progress! How's it going? Nope, okay. I love you too. Gone? Okay. Have to select them here. Uhura, what's going on? Out of range. Okay. Scott, how's it going? At least these pictures are like I can identify these characters. Mr. Scott, ship status. It's these crude crystals, Captain. It won't be much longer before they give out completely. Look, we, like, raided an ancient archaeological site. I think we're doing pretty good. Fuck, anything else? Sensors detect nothing. Cool. Alright, Sulu, can you get us out of here? Mr. Sulu. Status report? Orbit steady and holding, Captain. I thought we were going somewhere. Right? Chekhov? Huh? Navigation systems are nominal. Okay. Do I need to do this? Oh! Oh, I'm in space. Okay. Yeah? Huh. I know, I'm finally in space. What is... Am I supposed to select a planet here? Right now I am at Masaba. Megalith, I guess is a large rock. It does jump between the planets, so I can't go to nowhere. Alright, well, take me to that one. Oh. Class A, Mark 0, bearing range distance. Yeah, I didn't see Earth in the Federation, so maybe we're too far away. Right now we're in uncharted space. To get back to the Federation, we have to go through the Romulan Empire, it looks like. Hope those guys are cool. Yeah, Mekal is as far as it goes. I do not see an Earth or a Vulcan or anything matter. Go to Kashmir. Sam, hell yeah, time for vacation. Ship's computer interrupt. There is not sufficient fuel to reach this destination. Ship's course will not be adjusted. Okay, so... Ship's computer interrupt. There are no vessels in range for intership communications. Okay, so that's just communication. Hey, McCoy, do you know what I need to be doing here? Phones. How is it going? Quiet down here, Jim. Great. Get an access code. There isn't actually a battery in the cartridge. Okay, well... Ibex is close by. That we must have the fuel for. Course plotted and laid in. Huh? Fox says we're there. Thanks. Flow to impulse. Standard orbit. Okay. Come on, do a polar orbit, huh? Be exciting. There it is. Spock, are we supposed to be here? Nothing unusual. Okay, I guess I'll just keep going. Kappa? Okay, I had tried to go here initially and it said I didn't have the fuel, but I guess if I go one at a time, it's okay. Huh. Alright. Yeah, we're there. Okay, thanks. Anything here? Okay, let's keep making our way back towards the Federation, I suppose. Acanthus? Snag a drink real quick. Huh? Huh? Is there something else I'm missing here about what I need to be doing, or can I just keep going? Yeah, go for it. Space. It's large. There's many planets, and a lot of them don't have much. Oh, hey! Low-grade crystals are deteriorating at a very high rate. Unless we find some high-grade crystals, we won't be able to get far from here. Is there something happening here? Sensor scan of the planet's surface is showing very high levels of Granato waves, which usually indicates a high energy output, and Granato? Like a Starbucks drink, and high-grade dilithium. Alright, are we good? Okay. Well, what's it look like down there? Looks like nothing. Okay, thank you, Spock. Glad to have you aboard. That's right, I forgot I could change the landing party. And I was not told anything about the planet. So I don't know who to bring. Hey, Chef. Yeah, sure. Let's bring this red shirt. Back in the elevator with the sexual tension. Captain, according to alien records of this... Oh, we do know something of this area of space. We should replenish our fuel supplies at this planet if we are to return to Federation space. Okay, so the records tell us that we need gas. What are the odds these aliens stored dilithium crystals on this planet? Taking into account the recent planetary sensor, you refuse to tell me, probes, the relative age of the planet, the odd geological activity, and... Just give me the odds, Spock! About 8.4584 to 1. Never tell me the odds. Remember, part of being a Vulcan or an android or something is that you don't understand significant figures. So you always give too many decimal places on any number. Tricorder readings indicate a trace amount of dilithium crystals. Retrieving them, however, would be out of my field of expertise. Are you telling me I need to go back and get somebody else? Not this idiot? Okay. I can only go through the list of people in one direction. Geology, perhaps? Or is there an engineer or somebody? No. Let's get the ship's geologist. Mr. Geology. We can't skip this. I have to watch this guy press the buttons. Yeah, okay. Now we are with Mr. Geology. Yes, I did need him here. My sensors indicate a small deposit of dilithium 50 meters southwest of our location. Okay, to just make sure I don't have to go back to the ship again. Southwest, I'm gonna guess, is down right. Phasers are on stun. Okay. What the F? This planet is full of goblins, I guess. Alright, man. We're cool. I'm just gonna go by. What if this planet was just a pain to walk around? This robot appears to have been damaged by the landslide. Would you like me to repair it? Yeah, go for it. Captain, this robot is reparable, but its power source has been depleted. That means we need to find a power source for this robot, and that's the only way we can get past it? Okay. Let's walk through the one-dimensional maze again. Look at this animation, like, of him walking. I guess we're looking for a power source for a robot. We can repair it so it can move out of the way. Well, here's another. This robot appears to have been damaged by the landslide. Would you like me to repair it? We repaired the crap out of that robot. Okay, And now I'm just back on the bridge? Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's load that state. What's off to the west? We try to repair the robot and it just explodes and kills us or something. What the? Be careful, Jim. That creature looks like a dragon from Terran mythology. Concentrate phaser fire at the cliff face north of the Three Stones. I don't see another Three Stones, so it must be this here, but maybe not exactly. Okay, let's set phasers to kill. There we go. We just needed to kill the rock. Okay, so oh, did we get it? Something there? Sir, these appear to be small dilithium crystals. I will add them to our inventory, but we will need to find larger samples to power the ship. Tricorder readings are showing larger deposits underground. Yeah, underground where the gremlins are. Okay. This is not an entrance. Okay. Alright. But maybe the small crystals will power the robot. I think we'd better get out of here before it attacks. Yeah, okay, I'm going. Guys, this is a video game. Yep, it's been damaged. Yeah, go ahead and repair it. Okay, let's use some dilithium. Okay, done and done. Nope, we are running. I know, man. You don't have to tell us. We're going. Stuck up there, whatever. What are these things? What is this? What? Captain, I suspect the creatures we encountered will not harm you if you do not acknowledge their existence. Okay, do you see this door, buddy? What? Alright. Yep. Readings indicate that this structure is very heavily shielded. Perhaps extra phaser fire will disrupt the field. Can you also phaser shoot? I'm still on full? I am. Okay. Oh yeah? Oh, I should shoot it. I should shoot it, he says. I need to shoot the door. I stand further away. I have to wait for the sprite to go away or it won't fire again. Okay, maybe if I use done, it'll do something different? Go onto the ship, destroy the planet, yeah. This can't be what I'm supposed to do. This can't be it. Come on. Game, what do you want me to do here? Okay, I hit the button while I was firing. Does that change things? Of course not. How about you, Geology? Do you know? Maybe go back and grab security officer. That is not a bad idea, actually. Let's do that. Because he also carries a gun. So... Just the same conversation. Okay, can I skip with, like, start select? Yes. Not this, though. Okay. Right, ignore the creatures. Sorry. I think that's in reference to the weird smoke birds, but... could be those guys too, who knows? Okay, so it did not reset the robot puzzle. That's good. Holy crap, you're right. Curcula, nice work. That's why you're the captain. At least he is shooting. That do it? Alright, we shot the shit out of that door. This computer controls all the security robots in the complex. Do you wish me to attempt the activation of the security control system? Yeah, go for it. Circuitry is very complex. My attempt may have been unpredictable. Results. Okay, Spock, well, if you kill us, then that's probably fine. This appears to be part of a memory and control module to a computer. You wish to take the device? Pick that up. Is this a different computer? This computer controls the maintenance robots in this complex. Shall I deactivate them? Yeah, sure. Okay, that appears to have been easier than the security robots. Machinating. It appears that the maintenance robots in this complex have deposited all of the trash here. Shall I collect a sample? Yeah, pick up trash, you fucking weirdo. And on that note, I think we've put in our time with Star Trek 25th Anniversary on the NES, which again is an entirely different game than 25th Anniversary on the PC. What a... Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, PC version, slightly better. Okay, so let's see what our next game is tonight. And it is... we're going back to Hidden Evil. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, getting the good ones. Okay. It's been a couple of weeks since we did Hidden Evil. Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. Here we are. And it's right after Insurrection and other stuff, and it does not take a mouse cursor. It's a little loud also. Let's turn that down. Okay. Redshift goes exploring.
An alien being known as Ital has asked me to bring power to the underground city by turning on a device called the conductors. Captain Picard has ordered me to find this device and activate it.
Okay, and here's our human who has Vulcan training or something. Alright, and these guys are dead. We have our side steps. Yeah. Not a Star Trek until Redshirt goes exploding. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. Okay, and that is shoot, and... Love this sidestep. And do I have a way of changing weapons? Okay, we just... Yeah, that's good. For, like, changing tools, I thought I had a way of doing that. I am trying every button combination I can think of. Okay, so, well... Okay. Alright. Yeah, he's just wandering around this underground temple or something we went to. The side steps are so good. There isn't a pause menu. What a game, folks. Okay. If I turn left up here, does that take me somewhere? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna guess these, do not do good things for our red shirt here. But, we gotta try.
Those steam exhaust vents don't look passable. I'd be cooked in seconds.
Almost got us. I thought there was a run button. What is this? Okay. Right, so this is where we teleported in, right? And we had an option of teleporting to different parts of this structure. There we go. Okay, that's where the other buttons are. Right. The talismans can take us to different places. Activate the conductors. There it is. Right, and he has his, like, there's a brief fraction of a second where he has to get up to speed for a run. Huh? Yeah, this thing. Okay. Conductors. Is that... Yeah, that's right. And this shithead. This is the one, they'll kill you if you... They'll hurt you if you go near, but there's also a special one-hit kill if you go directly under. Okay.
Science Officer's Log Supplemental. I have lost contact.
An alien being known as a...
Got me again. Okay. So, this is the thing that told us that we need to bring power back up. He mentioned that in his little report. Did have a fight there. Okay, and the hypo sprays will heal us. I need to remember that. Okay. Hey, stop going. Okay. The little dome there, which one? Oh, we're told me we need to power the place? I can go look at that next. Okay. That off. See if I can just get past this if I do a running start. Right, because then we have this guy. We needed some way of dealing with this guy. Doesn't care about that. Oh, give him the nerve pinch. Does that work? No? Can't find those nerves? Okay. No, no. Are you scanning? There. Yeah, this just has the organic plankton creature disrupting metaphasic flow. It's metaphasic flow, just so you know. It has multiple phases. If I get close to it, there's nothing to scan. Okay. Thanks. Good. And I don't have anything else I can use here. Oh, I need to be baiting it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, come on this way. And I don't know why it's making that static noise. That is actually part of the game. We have run into this before. Turn the noise down a little. Still coming, buddy?
Science officer's log.
Thought I was luring it underneath
I have
that
lost
thing, and I
contact
ran
with
through the
both
one-hit
Dr.
kill
Pride and
spot,
Ensign Sova.
so...
The Sona have captured the colony.
Ensign's log supplemental. I've been...
That is not what I meant to do.
An
Okay.
alien being known as...
We are making progress. Not here. The other way. All right. Yeah, keep running, buddy. Nope, this is... And this is locked, so yeah. This is not the way, indeed. Okay. You... hate you. Okay. If I just get the power cell out, will you come... You don't even have to go out there. You'll just come here. Okay. Yeah, come on. You can do this pathfinding. You can do it. You can do it. We believe in you. We did a thing. Nope, no, no.
Child, you have succeeded. The conductors once again bring life to the core of the planet.
With the conductors active, can you help me find Captain Picard?
It is possible, child, but difficult for me. In truth, I am trapped in a stasis field in my own lab.
Why are you trapped?
I am the last of a race that doomed itself with arrogance. We sought to manipulate our genes to better ourselves far beyond normal evolution. But we simply accelerated our own extinction. I was placed in stasis by my colleagues who hoped that one day I would find a cure. But in my prison, I can do nothing but remember. If you came to my lab, there are devices here that could help you find your captain.
Ensign to Captain Picard.
I've noticed activity in my area. Machines and lights are activating around me. You turned on the conductors?
Aye, sir. Zatal also contacted me again and told me that there are devices in her lab that could help us find each other.
Excellent work, Ensign. Find her lab and report back to me. I will continue to explore from my area. Picard out.
The mission structure of this game will always get me. Okay. Mission 3 accomplished.
Ensign's log supplemental. The scientist Zatal has informed me that certain devices in her lab will help me locate the captain. Captain Picard has therefore ordered me to find Zatal's lab.
Okay. Yeah? Oh. Right? So... Anti-genetic engineering propaganda. Yeah. Look, as soon as humans were able to do any genetic engineering, they just tried to min-max. Broke the system. Okay. I was just getting the phaser out just in case something showed up, and sure enough, just blast. We're walking through here, just blast. Starfleet. Starfleet. Starfleet! Okay. So, now we are supposed to find Rock Lady's lab. I see that dome you were talking about, Hercula. Does not appear significant.
Sovok, what would you like to know?
Tell me about this place.
You stand within the Institute. Long ago, it was a center of knowledge. It was our last hope during the Xenophore War.
A war? Is that why you are the last of your people?
In our vain pursuit of perfection, we created the Xenophore seed, a genetic structure which we thought would uplift all of us. However, a flaw developed in the seed that attempted to turn its host into a Xenophore creature. The Xenophores spawned countless abominations, ravaging our cities and preventing us from finding a cure. We stopped them, but at a terrible cost.
Doing the static again. And it really is in the game, because it goes away when I bring up the menu. Extraordinary game. Should have stopped at Xeno 3, yeah. Okay, so... that did not help us. There was a door here we couldn't go through before. Let's see if it's just open now. Hey, it is. Who'da thunk? Alright, let's blast.
That's far enough, Ensign Sovok. This recombination machine will create something to deal with you.
Here we go again. Yeah, so this is an actual PC port of this. And the idea that the PC port might not be 100% I find very easy to believe. Okay, that got us a new talisman to warp somewhere else. Cool. Ew. Anything? Doesn't look like it. This is a dead end. And this is just an animal cage. Okay. So we ran all the way down here just to get a key. Great. Nope, I'm running away from you. You can't catch me. Okay. Grotto. Can I just save here? Okay. The run key. Sometimes it goes and sometimes it don't. Okay. Let's... front. Back. Front. Back. Still took a bit of that. Get another hypo spray. Health. Weird, who left these down here? Okay. Is this someone we can talk to?
Zatal.
Yes, Sovok. You are very close now. This area that you are in is the grotto. It is primal, raw life itself. Everything around you seethes with metaphasic energy. Despite my mistakes, life has found a way here. There is some comfort in that, at least. Come, Sovok. I am eager to meet you.
Iridia, you were absolutely right. That really does sound like her. Nice. Good work. He has an amazing voice. All right.
Sovok, they arrived just before you. Flee while you can.
Zatal?
This is a delightful surprise. I am Admiral Ratok.
What are you doing? Release Zatal!
The chase for the secrets of the universe begins and ends here. This wretch is all that's left of a race of gods. We have decoded your message and your warnings, Zatal, hidden in our own DNA. And we have come for the Xenophore seed.
Xenophore seed? We destroyed it. But in the end, it destroyed us. Thankfully, it no longer exists to plague you, our descendants.
Wrong, old one. There is one source of the seed left.
You cannot. You don't understand what that organism can do.
Rejoice, old one. Your death means the birth of the new Romulan hegemony.
Okay, so... Hey. Hey. Stop.
Science Officer's Log Supplemental. I have lost contact with both Captain Picard and Ensign Sovok. The Sona have captured the colony, and I have taken the shuttle.
So, that character and the thing she was talking about seems very clearly it is, from that species. There's an episode where the Federation, the Klingons, Cardassians, and I think eventually the Romulans are hunting down DNA clues that were planted in everybody's DNA back in the day. This appears to be more of that thing. Okay.
Ensign's log supplement.
Alright. I can save here like that. I'll do it again. You were killing me, man. You were killing me. Yeah, it's a very similar looking character.
Ensign's log supplement.
And they never went anywhere with it after that, yeah. Okay, you run that time. Great. Maybe I need to hit
Those
you
little critters seem to love that hot steam.
Same time I start to run. Front. Back. Go. No, I need to hit it after I start moving. Okay. Taser out. Hercula, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was an interesting thing, and the entire thing was that everybody's like, boy, this must be a secret weapon, and then they get there and it turns out it's just somebody who wanted friends. Okay.
Sovok, they arrived just before you. Flee while you can.
Zatal?
This is a delightful surprise. I am Admiral Ratok.
What are you doing? Release Zatal!
The chase for the secrets of the universe begins and ends here. This wretch is all that's left of a race of gods. We have decoded your message and your warnings, Zatal, hidden in our own DNA. And we have come for the Xenophore seed.
Xenophore seed? We destroyed it. But in the end, it destroyed us. Thankfully, it no longer exists to plague you, our descendants.
Wrong, old one. There is one source of the seed left.
You cannot. You don't understand what that organism can do.
Rejoice, old one. Your death means the birth of the new Romulan hegemony.
Come on, man. I know you're coming. Man, why does it crackle like that? Alright, let me see if I can put a filter on that or something real quick. Not quite. I don't know, that's a noise suppression filter, it's still not getting it. Okay, so they blocked me here. I guess the only way I can go is this way. Go ahead and do another quick... Okay. Yeah, curricula, I think that's right. Where I came in. Okay, this is where I need to go. This something? Flowy circle. Alright. Still looking staticky, so I'm still keeping it low. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this was from GOG. Oh. Gotta do the... Call it a swoop and squat. Do we have another one? Yes. Okay.
Captain, a group of Romulans led by Admiral Ratak attacked Zatal. They killed her to obtain an organism called the Xenophore seed, the same thing that destroyed her people long ago.
That is disturbing news. If the Romulans manage to turn the seed into a weapon, the galaxy is endangered. We must redouble our efforts to find each other, and then we will pursue the Romulans and recover the seed.
There's a monitor in Zatal's lab. It's showing me your location. You appear to be in a steam-filled cavern.
Yes, I just used a portal to arrive in a steam chamber somewhere in the Institute. There's a bridge to another area, but it is blocked by scalding steam. I will need your assistance to get across. Hurry, Ensign. Much is at stake.
What a piece of crap this game is. Okay. But we beat mission 4. Because again, this game has levels.
Ensign's log supplemental. Romulans have killed the scientist Zatal. While in Zatal's lab, I used a monitoring device to locate Captain Picard. My current orders are to help him cross a bridge blocked by steam.
It's time for a beer. Okay, so my current orders are to help him cross a bridge covered by steam. That is video games. Alright, is this a thing? No. Get out the phaser. There's always somebody to shoot. This is clearly another animal cage. Where we just came. Okay, there's just a big invisible wall here. Great. Good. This goes somewhere. Hey, alright. Help Captain Picard traverse the steam bridge. So do we think any of the other places I can go would help with that? I guess I can go back and shut down the energy conductors, but it's not clear that that actually powers the steam. Give it a shot. No, we are unable to do anything else here. Just watches me. Also go to the Institute. I think that these things have different entrance and exit places. Yeah? Okay. And given that she's now dead, I probably can't talk to her on here anymore. Great. Yep, you can't come through doors. It's the place where we fought that other dude, but there's nothing here it seems. Okay, so it must be back in the grotto is how I turn off the steam. But, in any case, we've come to the end of this, so let's go back to the grotto. Okay, I'm gonna save here. These things don't appear to be attacking me, so maybe I'm just a jerk. And that's call it for that game. On to the next one, and what might be... might have time for 2 more. We'll see. Okay. Okay, next game for this episode of some kind of Star Trek. No, that game did not run via DOSBox. It does launch directly from using the GOG launcher, and I don't have to. It's, I I can look it up later. But no, it's not DOSBox. It is too recent for that. Wheel of Destiny, turn, turn, turn. Crossroads of Time. So here's one we have not seen much of. I played it very briefly in the inaugural episode of some kind of Star Trek. Like, also, it used to do confetti and stuff, and now it says eat shit. Okay, whatever. Alright. Let's see. Where did I leave that one? Because that is a... Yeah, okay. Could not be found. On, we can do this. On computer. Okay. Crossroads of Time. So this is the only Deep Space Nine game in the collection. And... Do I not actually have the... I saved? That's okay, I played it for like 10 minutes. Get that Deep Space Nine theme, alright. So... Deep Space Nine, Captain Benjamin Sisko reporting political turmoil on nearby Bajor has slowed our usual flow of visitors. If not for a Cardassian warship, the station would be very quiet. And I believe this is before they have the Defiant. Commander Sisko, this is Odo. Please meet me in security. On my way, Odo. So, this is a platformer. Everything in order, Major? Yes, Commander. Nothing much happening. Even the Cardassian ship at Lower Pylon 3 is behaving. We have all our Deep Space Nine characters. Oh, great. Something wrong, O'Brien? The security grid is malfunctioning, bloody Cardassian equipment always breaking down. Switch the game over. Amazing that these have entries in GOG, or in them, which... What are you working on, Dax? Just running some routine scans on the wormhole. Just... looking at space. You've made this station a boring shore leave stop, human. Good old Cardassians. It's Jake. Hi, Dad. I'm waiting for Nog to show up. Okay. So Quarks to the left. Ring. Goes office. One of our technicians was attacked. Yeah, it's a classic Deep Space Nine song. In Docking Pylon 3. Dr. Bashir is examining her now. Have you arrested the attacker? Not yet. I couldn't find any witnesses. Okay, Bashir is examining her, so we need to find the sick bay. Or just Bashir standing out here. Doctor, Odo told me about your patient. How is she? Fine. Someone just stunned her, but she wasn't robbed or hurt. Great. Game over. Everything in order. Oh, everything good here. Okay. Sensors detect some anti-proton emissions in lower pylon 3. I'm going to send Chief O'Brien down to check it out. He's busy with the security grid. I'll do it. I modified a tricorder to detect the emissions. Okay. God bless Dax, one of our favorite trans Star Trek characters. Thanks, I'll try to find the source for you. Oh, I didn't think it was pomegranate. Oh, great. Yeah, no, we got nothing more from him. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, alright. Okay. I think we're good. There's just a couple of conversations we have to have. I looked up a little bit about the beginning of this, and it's easy to get yourself in a spot where it's not quite clear what you gotta do next. Let's go do one more talk with Odo, and then we'll go to the Outer Ring. Or Bashir, do you have anything else? No. Okay. Any leads on who attacked the technician? Not yet, still checking. Hercula, how did that never occur to you? There's even that scene where Dax meets the old Klingon friend, and the Klingon says, "Oh, Curzon," and he says, "Oh, it's Jadzia now," and he goes, "Oh, Jadzia!" And it's great. Yeah, we love it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I found a stunned crewman. Understood. I'll beam him directly to the infirmary. Eventually. Okay, and then we have these things. So we can dematerialize the platforms, the little elevators we use. That's right, this is the Deep Space Nine episode in the Sega Genesis. This is actually the Super Nintendo version. I'm kind of using, I think this is the PAL art up here, but yeah. Okay, and then I have... Yeah, that's right, and I can use the tricorder. I can get the phaser. Okay. Awesome. It is also on Genesis. Not quite clear to me how I'm using this thing now. I have tried a little of both of them, and they both seemed fine, and I was already using the Super Nintendo emulator for multiple games, so I just also picked this one. Okay. All right. It says choose platform. I don't seem to have a way of selecting a different platform. Huh. All having this issue. Okay, materialize makes a platform appear. We see that on the map, the one immediately to the left of me. If I get out, yeah, sure enough, here it is. Full day to move it. I can just go ahead and jump off and run it. Go back here. Yep, it does reflect that it is on the second floor now. I can then materialize another one, exact same spot. Now they're above and below each other. Can't go up while that other one's up there. Great. So how do I... Oh. Okay, that button just does the same as... Alright. Okay. Huh. Alright, so what do I do here? The wall. When it's up here, I can't actually get down below. Get a platform over here. All of those buttons do the exact same thing. Yep. So how do I select a different place to put the freaking platform? Unable to transport. I really... What else do I need to press here? Oh, 1 second. Let me take a look. Crossroads of Time, SNES. Controls, comm panel. Oh, character movement activates. Yeah, okay. Huh? Yeah, okay. Not obvious from that. Not clear I really have a way to do it, but walkthroughs seem to think that I can just jump up here. Alright. Dax, I just found a Bajoran planting a bilitrium grenade. Quickly, Benjamin, put it into the nearest ejection tube. It's counting down. Okay, there we go. Jumping up there was the obvious choice. Yeah. Okay, and then I fell, which I took fall damage. Okay. Okay. We're detecting transporter activity in your area. It's coming from a Bajoran ship that left the station earlier. 1 minute to exploding. Ray shields, I don't want any more of them beaming in. Good. Looking good, Benjamin. Hatch is jammed, I'll have to phaser through it. Dax, I've cleared the pylon access way of grenades. Scans show you've got more to deal with in the next section. The power cells of bilitrium grenades leak anti-protons. Use the tricorder to find them. On my way. Password is Naham? Okay. That's my favorite character. Okay. Scanning enough emissions for 5 grenades in your area. Someone sabotage the security grid in your area, destroy any devices you find attached to the optic cable. Can do. Okay. That is a wall. Nice. I'm working. Nope. Okay. Okay. Alright, start the level again with full health. Yeah, oh god, Dax. Ball. Ball here. Okay. Keeps going up. Gotta scan for these. They do show up on the radar. Nope. Nope, you'll get it, Ben. Come on. Come on. Okay. That's a wall. Okay. That's a wall. Four. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, stick with me, Curricula. Thought I got it. No? Okay. Yeah. Dax said there were 5, I think. That's 3. That is 4. 4. Okay, okay. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're playing this game. Really? Yeah, nothing on that radar. Here. Okay. Yeah, up there. Okay. Okay. And there's a third. Yeah. Okay. You're at this section. You scan any more grenades, you still have more to deal with, yeah. This one goes. Swear, I turned around, I ducked down, I couldn't get. Man, okay. Yeah, there. Get up there. Oh, this is very, yeah, they say no. Good action. Okay. This one work? No. Of course not. Oh, where was the last disintegrator? I don't even get an explosion graphic, it just goes game over. Okay, alright, okay. You love Star Trek? You want to stop loving Star Trek? These games are... There are good ones. But there are many. Pick up the Ocean Spectre, yeah. No, when they do this again. Okay, and that's the floor. Yeah. Nope. Okay, before I pick it up, yeah, there's one here. Hey, you are... Alright, one here. One. 3, 4. This thief. No. Six. Okay. Yeah, alright. Forget about you every time. How am I getting back up there? What's here? How do I get here? There's one here too. Okay. Great. Climb this wall? Basically can. Like, no. That's a drop. Or no, it's not. That's where I... Yeah, okay. Okay. There's one there. You've... Okay. Okay, I can do this. Jump. No, stop, stop, stop! And that counts down through the conversation. I hate you, I hate you. There we go. Okay. Now I think we have one more. Yeah, okay. Curricula? Thank you for the gift sub. Dinky Tiger, congrats. Minus 6 minutes. Yeah, okay. Alright, thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. Getting something here. Okay. But I haven't seen the... Yeah. Things that are well worth it. Okay. Haven't seen the tricorder go off again, though, over here. Or even seen a collection of boxes that looks suspicious, so... Alright. Oh, yeah, Just please die. Okay. This is the other place we already checked. Okay. 1 minute to exploding. Yeah, same. When you jump, you can control your position a little more finely than when you're running around. Video games. Game over. Game over screen. Okay, alright. So, where else am I looking exactly? Because I have run through this place as far as I can figure it out. Yeah, I know. No. Hercule, you looked at the walkthrough. Yeah, there is more to the game. I have seen other parts of it. Nothing over there. The way I end and have the conversation about how there's more. Okay. can't get up there. Where else could they be? Nope. Okay, well... I think that's the end of Crossroads of Time for tonight. We had enough time. Let's get another game in. Oh boy. Star Trek Wheel. And what is probably our final game tonight? Academy for the SNES, where we are close to the end of that one. So, go ahead and load that up. Yeah, no Game Boy. That's too bad. Okay, so here we are. We did Academy PC earlier. This is Academy on the SNES, which is a totally different game, interestingly enough. Okay. All right. So what was this one? What mission were we on? We got pretty far in here. Come on. Huh? And look at these 3D graphics on the Super Nintendo. These were the days. Yeah, that Game Boy TNG is really something. So. That's right. So we failed on our third year at Starfleet Academy. Our good cadet, Yolanda Urquan, I think is her name. Yeah, and that's because 2 of the missions of the 4 or 5 in that year require us to beat very difficult ships. So, is this it? My saving methodology is nothing. I press the button at random. It would appear that our mission is over. That's one we failed. So, we're going back here. We're gonna do our best to kill the Romulan Phoenix, which is a super ship. Might turn that down just a little. Okay. Entering Outpost 1 sector. Captain, sensors indicate Outpost 1 is destroyed. Hey, who'da thunk? There's a bunch of outposts along the Romulan border and they've been destroyed one by one. Outpost 2 is destroyed. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit yellow alert. Outpost 3. Outpost 3 has been destroyed, and there's a Romulan cruiser on intercept course. Hail? Romulan captain on screen, and they have the not correctly colored uniform. Oh, and I didn't reset the timer correctly, so... 4 minutes? There we go. Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Okay. If there's an actor he reminds you of, it's probably, what's his name? He also played Sarek, maybe? Yeah, what's going on? I want answers! Our Phoenix prototype was stolen by renegades who are trying to destroy our relations with the Federation. We came to assist you in dealing with them. We believe they plan to attack a Federation colony. We insist you leave Federation space immediately. The Romulan is cloaking. Okay, going to destroy a Federation colony? Maybe we should go check out the colony. For what it's worth, save here. Okay. And now here's the other one, who looks identical. Asked for the Federation's help against Romulan oppression, and you turned your backs on us. You're as bad as they are. Yeah, okay. Nothing good. You have anything else you can tell me? Oh, yeah? And its weapons are on. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Get some throttle going here. Okay. Okay. So it's the Romulan Phoenix ship. It is some super dangerous Romulan weapon. How so? It's unclear. It's just a bigger ship. And as always happens with these super weapons, some terrorists stole it to pursue their own ends. Their way of pursuing those ends is to actually fight their government's enemies. I don't know. Hey, that was a good blast. Come on. And I don't think we can ram anybody in this one. I think we just go through them. Super Nintendo doing its best with 3D here. Wow, those all missed, huh? Okay. Okay, alright, come on, buddy. Need my fighting beer. Phoenix is retreating. I think that's good, but in case it's not, I'm going slot number 2. No response from anybody. Okay. So, do we go to Outpost 4? Outpost 4 is destroyed. Is anybody else? Still destroyed. Back to Clark. Still nothing. Did I win? Remember, make sure we stand down from Red Alert before we go back to the base. This game actually rates and then adds up our scores from the various missions. Going back with a Red Alert to the Starbase gets us a penalty. So. Yeah, we're good. We did it! That's it! We beat the Phoenix mission. Awesome. I think now, even if we fail the mission against the Excalibur, we still can succeed for this year of the Academy. Oh, good. Repelled the Phoenix and stopped the threat that it was posing. Mission well done, so I don't need to kill it. Interesting. Turn down this hot Super Nintendo music just a little. And I'm gonna go ahead and save from that. Talk with our crew about the fate. This Muskin Seed Punch of Jones is actually very good. That's right, the bartender makes juices that suck, but this time he makes a good one. Elliot, who is half Orion, is not terribly talkative. He is the one character out of the crew here that actually isn't in the PC version of Academy. So replaced with the Trill character in that. The problem is only the first step. Yeah. Durek. He's doing Vulcan stuff since I do not know what to expect. Yeah, I think we've already seen all of these before the other time I was playing through this. Yeah, right, because there's a joke about biplanes. You fight a triplane in, I think, Judgment Rights. Yep, okay, cool, great. Go to bed. Federation's main rivals are Klingons and Romulans. Both are stubborn and have alien philosophies, so these other people don't have domestic philosophies, but both races can be dealt with by a skilled diplomat. Thanks. Helen Urquan. Okay. Cumulative GPA from all previous years is 89. Okay. And the mission. An Excelsior prototype is going to 4 systems to get confirmation signals. Your job is to stop it. It is going to the Galway, Manitoba, Hansu, and Kumasi systems. You have a limited amount of time to defeat it. Right, and the limited time here is what got us. How much time, sir? Enough time for a capable starship captain. Sir, I thought the Excelsior was supposed to be too tough for a Constitution-class ship. The Excelsior is equipped with increased firepower and sensory ability. If you can beat it, you'll have serious bragging rights. No problem, sir. Unless the commander of the Excelsior is not doing his job correctly, you are mistaken. Great. Thanks. Okay, and let's just save here in case I need to get back to it, but even if we lose here, I think we just... Nope. Don't be at Red Alert at the Starbase. Okay. We're in Kumasi sector. that was here recently isn't now. Manitoba. Okay. Ansu. Why are there 4 systems? Excelsior warped in, but never warped out. Okay. Yeah, and there it is. Love these 3D graphics on the Super Nintendo. God, amazing. Oh, you can ram in this game. Okay. I'll get ready for more. Because there's gonna be more. Yeah. Not mode 7. Yeah, so this is post Star Fox. And hey, Ilion, welcome, welcome. Oh, nope, did I hit start? Okay, alright, okay. Come on. Just keep giving me easy shots. I love them. There's another ram. I told you there'd be more, buddy. Hey, alright, okay. Ah, almost got you a third time. Okay, hang on, I'm coming around. How was that not another ram? Did we just win? I think we just won. All right. Stand down, condition green. At home. Okay, we did both the hard missions 100%. We did it. We are good to pass this year of this stupid school that they will let anybody into. Yeah, we've talked to these nerds before, whatever. Just nappy time. Okay. Alright. Go through the class and stuff first. Starfleet is not a solely military organization. It combines defense with exploration, science, and diplomacy. If things go badly, you may be forced into a war, but never consider yourself to be only a soldier. This is a routine mission. You will go directly to the Demeter protostar and monitor unusual space-time rifts. Do not get too close to the protostar. So, the other time, we succeeded on missions 3, 4, and 5, but we didn't get 1 or 2, and that means that even though at the end of the year we had a 60%, that's not enough to pass. So we've already done these other 3 missions, but we gotta go through them, so. We are going to a Protostar, which is what Star Trek calls... Okay to go on 0. What in real astronomy we would call a T-Tauri. So it's still coalescing from, you know, gas and dust. But in Star Trek, they also produce space-time rifts, so... Ring Demeter, sensor sweep, nothing unusual. A distortion from the Protostar, readings are off the scale. A cloaked Romulan Phoenix-class ship, oh shit. Message from the Phoenix claims to be off course. We have passed through a dimensional rift. There is also a Romulan Phoenix, yeah. Tholians and the Gorn cruiser in the immediate vicinity. Message incoming, we are the Zai. We have brought you here to examine which of your species is the strongest. Your warships will fight. The last warship intact will be returned to your place of origin. Let the battle begin. So this is basically like that episode, kind of, where Kirk has to fight the Gorn and puts together gunpowder. Except it's ships. We are not a warship. They have broken off communications. God needs to... Then there's also Star Trek V, where God takes a ship, yeah. Although one wonders what he would need with a starship. Hail, only the Romulans are responding. I'd like to help, but I'm responsible for my crew. Sensor sweep. Found the Zai. They're in a containment field of great strength. Only a Romulan plasma torpedo might destroy it. Okay, hail the Romulans again. Yeah, no one enslaves a Romulan. We'll help you. And we tell them what to do. And they go do it. And while this happens, we can smoke a bowl. No, we are vulnerable. We must send them back before something's happening. 100%. Great. Boop. Bleep. Okay. When you are fighting many opponents, you should keep moving, make high-speed passes, concentrating on one ship at a time. The worst thing you can do is slowly follow an enemy ship, while 2 or 3 of its companions get you in their sights. Good advice. Will we follow it? Probably not. Attention please, cadets! The next series of 6 simulator missions will focus on what-if war scenarios. You will encounter Klingons, Gorn, and Tholians in simulated war conditions. Each of these missions is, of course, fictional. Just remember that unfortunate situations like these could happen, and Starfleet must be prepared to deal with them. What was that password? Beelzebub? Yeah, something like that. It's SNES controller buttons. Now to the first mission. I have bad news. The Federation Klingon peace talks have broken down, and the Klingon Empire has declared war on the Federation. Yeah, go to 3 systems, scan them for a supply depot. When you found it, return to the starbase. How many enemies? Much. Thought the Organians wouldn't permit war. We hope so, but hey, hey, they didn't. Can we destroy the depot? No. Awesome. No sign of the depot. Great. Somebody's shooting at us. I don't care. No sign of the depot. Cool. Next one. We found the supply depot. Awesome. Back to base. Still yellow, but that's probably fine. Hail. Mission accomplished. 100%. There we go. What was that, 30 seconds? Awesome. Okay, all these idiots are doing stuff. Interesting mission. Was it? Yeah. Password, pixel black sublib. Okay. In class. They told us to find the depot. I found the depot. I think last time we actually did some of the fights, but you don't need to. Although the Federation is not at war. Yeah, not only does it prepare us for an unpleasant situation. Great. We're not the military, we just fight wars. We have been given a break in the war with the Gorns. We have the location of 4 Gorn shipyards. If we destroy these shipyards, we may deal the Gorns a fatal blow. 7 starships are advancing on Gorn space. They're a distraction. You need to kill the shipyards. If everything doesn't go well, get home fast. Do not enter any sectors where Federation ships are engaging the Gorn. Anything about the shipyards? They're not armed. How long is our fleet engaging? Long enough, idiot. Okay. They gave me 100. Yeah, Ilion, they gave me 100%. Like, they gave me flying colors. I don't know why that beeped. Okay. Get to yellow. Go to the first one. Yeah, so they have the battle sectors on the map. If we go there, we lose. So don't do that. Alright. Go ahead and red alert. Wartime. Sensor sweep. Nothing? Alright. That's one. You're being hailed. This is Technician Mokjan. We are not warriors. Do not fire on us. I mentioned this the last time I was playing this Starfleet Academy. If you demand that these guys surrender, yeah, and prepare to be transported aboard our vessel, then Starfleet says that's a bad move, even though they are clearly war targets. So whatever. You can also just kill them. No, we're supposed to give them a couple minutes to abandon ship. Shall comply. We'll expect you to leave our life pods untouched. Look, if they work on building ships, then they are valid targets, but I'm not a good guy, I guess. Alright. Escape pods are gone, so we can shoot. Yeah, I agree. It's a... Oh well. We don't want to kill unarmed civilians, I guess is part of that, but... I think that makes sense, but at the same time... Build ships! One down. 3 to go. Get red first. Captain the crew of the Gorn vessel apparently attempted to bring the ship online. The ship was not ready and it exploded. All hands were lost. Sucks to suck. Shipyard destroyed. You're learning a lot in this war. 2 down, 2 to go. Oh. Anything? Nah. Okay. Sensors indicate that a Gorn ship is fully functional. Yeah, okay. Is it this one? Is it this one that I'm shooting? Already? I like the Gorn, and I think it's a shame they don't really show up much in Star Trek. There was one in an episode of Enterprise where it was actually a slave overseer, and it was a CG guy. And then otherwise, it's just that episode where Kirk shoots one with the black powder. When I was running a Star Trek tabletop role-playing game, one of the characters on our team actually went to a bat'leth competition in the sector, as characters in Star Trek tend to do, and I made one of the competitors a Gorn. Fun. Three down, one to go. I also had it so that the Gorn wasn't actually talking, but had a voice box, basically, that was then translating the Gorn snarls. So it was then just a very pleasant voice saying threatening things. It's fun. I like doing role-playing stuff. At some point, I'm hoping to get onto a, real play thing with some older folks on Twitch, but I don't have a group together yet. And I think that's all four. So, to make sure, I'm gonna save here in case I F something up. Here we're in green, and go home. AD&D is the classic, yeah. Last time I did AD&D, I made it clear that my character always had her vape rig out. Hail! We're done. 100%. Successful in destroying all 4 shipyards. Great. Yeah, if you blow up those engineers... Okay. Oh, it's only 4 per class. We made it to the senior year of school. And we've already seen these... That's great. Elliot is such an a-hole. Perhaps I would do better with a different captain. Perhaps you'd do better with a more positive attitude. Perhaps you are right, but I doubt it. What a jerk. I must confess I am disconcerted by military scenarios. Violence is repulsive to me, and mass violence is more repulsive than individual violence. Humans identify more easily with violence on an individual level. Your species has often struck me as very self-centered. What do you think about life, the universe, and everything? Sounds interesting. Let me know what you come up with. Good conversations. Nope. And good old Brady. Sir, are you satisfied with my performance? I didn't wreck anything, did I? Relax. I am not the one who's grading you. And any drinks? I'm a little tired, Jones. These simulations can knock you for a loop. Wait until you try the real thing. And it can give us, if we need to make sure, see how much people weigh, we can look it up. 5'10", 135. You are a stick, dude. Okay. Password is BixBixRixa. Unless you are required to sacrifice yourself to achieve a larger goal, don't try to be a hero. Starfleet needs living officers more than anything else. It is 5 per level, isn't it? The Gorn attacks on the Federation are getting more desperate. They did not expect to find Starfleet as ready to fight as it was. Starfleet intelligence tells us the Gorn are planning an attack against a Federation planet. What kind of attack? That's what you're going to find out, idiot. You will meet with a Federation-like cruiser in the Koreb system. That ship belongs to Starfleet intelligence and will know more of the attack. Once you learn the plan of attack, you are to return to Federation space and take appropriate action to stop the attack. This mission is classified. No one outside of Starfleet Command and the people in this room is to know about it. I'm afraid no questions will be permitted. Shut up and go. Alright, here's our save. Must have been really reading from the... Yeah, that's right. I just read between the lines. Wait, so what exactly... Go to Koreb and meet with Starfleet intelligence and return to Federation space. Kepler, Sherman's, Hawley, Koreb. What's going on? Wanna fight? Hale? You're being jammed. Okay. Red alert! Let's go. Now, which one of these is the enemy? I'm gonna say it's this guy. That looks like a Gorn ship. Yeah, that other one is a Starfleet. Okay. Almost got in a ram. Good kill. Captain Reynolds on screen. Captain, the Gorn are planning to use biological weapons on Sherman's planet. Okay. Guess that is where we're going. Destroy the weapon. We probably do. Let's do it. Is that it? Yeah, that's just the planet. Okay. I guess we go home. Yeah, we're done. 100%, that's it, huh? Okay. You accomplished your mission and protected the lives of citizens. Great. Yeah, I seem to remember that the 4th year was easier than the 3rd year in this game, but whatever. Alright, what do they say? Colin, are you ready for the next fight with the Gorns? You don't have to be so enthusiastic. Elliot, in a bad mood? I wonder what's going on with these Gorn. We'll eventually find out. Always better to know sooner than later. It would serve our interest to train us to be better diplomats, not soldiers. I'm not sure I agree. One must always prepare for war against an aggressive race like the Gorn. Long ago, Vulcans found that preparing for war makes it easier to accept. A bad thing to say. Every time I mention these missions to my instructors, they give me the most annoying grin. I get the feeling that these scenarios are sort of a Starfleet initiation. I wish we could go back to stopping radioactive objects. At least they didn't shoot back. No, they just made us glow in the dark. Good stuff. Bartender, care to try one of my Denebian surprises? I thought people at the Academy weren't allowed to experiment on humans. Alright. Password is Bixabixax. And that takes us here. That is our time for Starfleet Academy on the SNES. And that is 5 games for tonight, so I am thinking we are going to call it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for these things. They're a blast. I love just doing old retro Star Trek games on these things. It's great. I'll keep playing this stuff. Let's see who we like for a follow, and if you follow me, that's awesome. If you subscribe, that's cool too. And if you got a gift subscribe from Curcula, congratulations. Hope to see you back. I am the Queen of Lasers, so I do a lot of Elite Dangerous, a lot of lo-fi stuff, no combat. Tonight, we did our retro Star Trek, and then I will also do Satisfactory with an engineer friend of mine. We're doing the next one of those on Tuesday, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern every time. I hope to see you again.